DDP-52 Razorback is the final boss of the Division 2's first ever raid, Operation Dark Hours. However, in order to even damage the boss, there are a series of steps you must go through first. Here, I outline them all for you in order to finally defeat this experimental weapon from the Black Tusk and get your fat loot.
Agent killed.
Right when you drop down, you'll see two barricades marked 1 and 4, here and here. There are also two more barricades, numbered 2 and 3, located behind these in a clockwise formation. At each barricade is a similarly numbered generator, and thus begins step 1. One player at each generator must step inside of its faint white circle in order to start powering up said generator to 100%. The catch is, all 4 players must step into their own circle at the same time, like so.
Nice. Everyone ready?
1 ready.
3 ready. 3 ready.
4 ready, go. Once all 4 generators are at 100%, step 2 begins. Razorback's self-defense mechanism activates. Its top will open and send out 3 drones at each generator. How you deal with these drones is up to you, but they must be killed. You can either shoot them dead, or as shown here, EMP pulse jam them. Do note that if you decide to go the EMP route, you must have at least 50% damage to elites in order to one-shot them. It is also recommended to have 19 meters on your radius for EMP pulse in order to reach all 4 generators from where I'm standing. Once the drones have been dealt with, step 3 begins. 2 ventilation shafts will open. The first located in the front between generators 1 and 4, as shown here. The other located on the very opposite side in the back, between generators 2 and 3. Both of these must be destroyed. You can either DPS them down normally, or use a crossbow bolt from the survivalist in order to one-shot them. Once that is done, you or someone else needs to throw a grenade into the opening this has created in order to finally end step 3. Do note that everything I've said thus far has to be all done while still standing inside of your circle. If you or anyone else steps outside of their circle for even a split second, you will have to start all over from step 1. If you've done everything correctly so far, the percentage indicators from each generator should disappear, and thus begins step 4. Even after all of that, you still can't damage the main boss itself. This step opens up with another wave of drones. Deal with them exactly like how you did last time. Your entire team should then converge at the front in order to start shooting at newly spawned fins located on the left and the right side of the Razorback. Only after both of these fins have been destroyed will a third weak point appear at the very top, and it is then that you can finally damage the Razorback itself. The catch is, you only have 20 seconds from the moment step 4 begins to do all of this. A destroyed fin does not regenerate unless both fins have been destroyed. Therefore, a good tactic is to leave one fin at a sliver of health and then destroy it on the next rotation in order to have a full 20 seconds of DPS on the Razorback itself. One thing I forgot to mention is that after 20 seconds, in addition to closing itself back up, the Razorback will throw a load of mini grenades at each member of your raid, dealing 80,000 damage each. It will do this twice in succession. Therefore, it is best to plan for this in advance and have everyone run in a different direction as to avoid having their own grenade overlap and hit someone else. This 4-step process repeats itself until you've hit the third weak point enough times the boss is dead. If you just thought to yourself, that can't be it, there must be more to it than that, then you'd be right, because here's step 5. The moment anyone steps onto a generator circle, a 1 minute and 30-second timer starts. It never stops, repeating itself until the entire raid itself is over. After 1 minute and 30 seconds is up, a Chunkus will spawn at a random SAM missile launcher site. There are 4 of these missile launchers, one located behind each generator, and numbered accordingly so. The moment a Chunkus touches a missile launcher site, an alarm will go off. You have 15 seconds upon hearing this alarm to DPS down the Chungus. If not, he will finish inputting his authorization code, sending out missiles at the entire airport, thus wiping out your raid. Therefore, it is recommended that after step 4, everyone breaks off into teams of 2 and goes to their own respective SAM missile launcher site, waiting for Chunguses. As you've no doubt noticed by now, ads spawn throughout the entirety of the fight. They never stop coming. They're like fucking cockroaches, man. The Black Tusk throws everything in the kitchen sink at you. They have EMP grenades, regular grenades, they even send out their little robot doggies at you. Oh, did I tell you there's a step 6? Step 6. Once you've caused enough damage to Razorback's third weak point, causing it to go below 50% health, 2 Chunkuses will spawn. Good news though is that the 2 fins and the third weak point on the front side of Razorback is completely destroyed. They won't ever regenerate now. Bad news though is that now you have to repeat this entire process on the back side of Razorback. All the while dealing with 2 Chunkuses, robot doggies, and ads everywhere. Isn't it grand? The back side of Razorback isn't all that different from the front side. Instead of shooting 2 little fins, you need to shoot these 2 batteries located here and here in order to expose the third weak point like normal. So, you've managed to overcome all of that. The boss's health bar is now completely gone. You've beaten the raid. Give yourself a pat on the back. Step 7. There's enough explosions everywhere to make even Michael Bay blush. But what's that you hear? An alarm in the distance? How? There's no mobs left. No Chunkuses anywhere to be seen. Well, the game has straight up pulled a raging demon out of you. So now, each of the SAM missile launchers will self-activate in a random order and will wipe you unless you get over there right now and shoot the panel. So just like before, it is recommended that after you deplete the boss's health to 0%, everyone again breaks off into teams of 2 to back to their respective SAM missile launcher sites and waits until their alarm goes off and shoots the control panel, and then, and only then, will you have beaten Operation Dark Hours. Congratulations.
That was amazing. I'm so happy.
Secret step.
Alright, switch on this again. Here we go.
Down.
I need to crossbow back, right? Yeah.
Bacon?
Yes, bacon.
You good popping or no?
No more crossbow on the back of me.
Yeah, so you have to bow bacon. I'll cover ads. I'll cover you.
Dog main entrance.
Found one.
Chungus on 3?
Chungus on 3.